dormancy, and the feeding tube is measured so that the end of the tube is just in front of the cardia of the stomach. A long right-angle forcep is placed through the mouth and passed down the pharynx and into the esophagus. The tip of the right-angle forcep is palpated through the skin, and care must be taken to avoid the jugular vein, which is close to this area as well. An incision is made over the tip of the right-angle forcep using a scalpel blade so that the tip of the forcep protrudes through the skin. The end of the feeding tube, which is destined to be placed just in front of the cardia of the stomach, is grasped with the right-angle forcep. The tube is then pulled out through the mouth. The tube is then reversed and reintroduced down the pharynx, being careful to avoid the endotracheal tube and any monitoring devices that may be present. Once it's redirected, it's forced back down the pharynx so that the tube reverses and points in the ab-orad direction. It's placed so that the mark made on the tube previously is right at the level of the skin. At this point, you should blow on the end of the tube so that air that's forced in the esophagus comes out through the mouth. If air does not come out through the mouth, the position of the tube needs to be reevaluated. If there's any question about the placement of the tube, a thoracic radiograph should be taken in order to confirm that its location is correct.
Can I have your camera?
Right now?
Take a picture of Miles' lipid layer and his transfusion bag.
Oh no.
It's about a centimeter and a half apart.
Oh no.
A purse string suture is placed around the opening of the skin in the area of the tube to secure the skin and pull it against the edges or the sides of the tube. This is to prevent leakage of food and other material.
Sorry, add telfa, please. Thank you.
At this point, a Chinese finger snare is performed to secure the tube to the skin and prevent it from being pulled out prematurely. Incidentally, if it does get pulled out prematurely, the patient is not at any risk because there's no risk of leakage of the contents into the abdominal cavity, as would be the case with a gastrostomy or a jejunostomy tube. At this point, a light bandage is placed around the tube just to secure the tube in place and prevent premature dislodgement of the tube. Again, radiographs should be taken at this point to confirm appropriate positioning of the tube with the tip just cranial to the cardia of the stomach.